You see where LeBron just got Luka Doncic on the team.
Yeah, that was a crazy little move.
Them boys, and they last, I think they won, before the loss, because they just lost the Celtics, I think, 2 days ago. But before the loss, they was on an 8-game winning streak. Yeah. So them boys done bounced back. But Bron just went viral recently for the shit with Stephen A.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
Stepped down on Stephen A. Viral global.
Exactly.
Got in his chest. Talking about his son. You know, they covering his son, man, buddy, leave my son alone. If you got something to say, keep it between me and you, but don't involve my son.
Yeah.
Even though your son is an NBA player and a public figure.
Right, he ain't exclusive.
Do you think LeBron is showing an act of fatherhood, or you think he's doing too much, knowing the fact that this man is a public figure now? What would be your stance? And if it was you, how you coming behind that?
I'll say first for me, I would say for me, first I'm gonna address like how I handle it, because I think it'll be easier. I think I'll pull them to the side, you know, because if we in that position, we got a lot of liberty, so the conversation could be had away from everybody.
Away from the camera. So you think the cameras was intentional?
The emotion was raw, so he probably was coming out. He probably seen something and felt it, and it's like, man, I see them, I'm gonna say something.
Facts.
It's a raw emotion as a father, but he can't forget where they at. That's the NBA. And it's
what type of platform are you on?
It's journalism, it's all type of criticism, it's opinions, and it's coming from 100 different type of journalists. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Stephen A. saying shit. I see pages that kind of like give they take and be having all type of harsh criticism, and you know, so if you're gonna check one, you're gonna have to check everybody. You feel me? How long you gonna do that?
It's a rabbit race. Now you chasing down the whole industry.
Yeah, you gotta remember where you at.
So is it fatherhood, or is it him being too sensitive? And you a father, you got a son.
I think it's fatherhood more than sensitivity, because sometimes as a father we'll hide that. What? Hey,
because we just think about it right now, like damn.
Yeah. Talk about with the bully, the bus stop, and all that.
Facts,
it was a reason why, you know. So because the fatherhood in me finna go in. So you know, it's that. I feel like it's fatherhood more than it's fatherhood and sensitivity, bro. Because that's what it is. It's a raw emotion, bro.
So you don't think LeBron was wrong for it? You believe like he did the right thing?
It's like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. You telling me it's raw. Like man, I'm telling you stop talking. Like you trying to be funny about my wife and we right here.
Facts.
I'm gonna slap.
I'm finna scrape that
like
shit right now.
Like in your mind, we might say I'll slap the fuck out your ass, boy, and that'll be for real if it ever like was that. So it's just I think it's just, raw emotion, bro. Like, and those moments be spontaneous, especially right there.
Facts. Stephen A. He came out the next day and spoke on it. You seen it?
I seen what he addressed.
Like basically saying like, LeBron pulled up on him. He said almost the same thing you said. Like, that's what man, you could pull this shit to the side.
I was like, I understand. For him to know that, it made me like, because I was already thinking it. I was
same
like,
shit.
I'm like, if he don't say it, then I feel like he on the fuck shit.
Who?
Stephen A. don't address it in that manner.
Yeah, you got to address it.
It's a father coming to you. If you just try to keep it straight NBA, not knowing that this man, if you don't got a child that's doing something and you want your child to be great, and he going through the struggles of getting there, and everybody beating down y'all door with criticism, they do make it hard because you a great player, and they trying to put your son in your shoes when he ain't had the same odds to overcome. And the hunger different because he already.
He up.
Yeah.
And Stephen, they just signed I think he just signed a 5-year, $100 million deal. He don't even see them niggas now. He making $20 million a year like a basketball player. But I ain't gonna lie, if it was me and I'm Stephen A., I feel like he addressed it right, and that's how you gotta. It's still he a professional, so he know how to control his emotions in the spot with LeBron. They know how to control his emotions.
I think it's still made for
good content
for him too.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
He know if anything, it's something he gotta address anyway. He might say I don't want to, but you got to because this is all you've been doing. you address everything else.
Especially when it comes to LeBron, you don't wait.
Man,
you know how many ratings and how many shows survive?
How many times he done been on LeBron James' trail, and it's like I kind of
in a good way or a bad way?
Not the negative way, like how the critics. So, all right, you could say something, but then when you start like being excessive, like you feel me, it kind of make a nigga want to address you and say, "Chill out, bro." And that's probably what LeBron said, like, "Ease up," like you feel me, like.
I'm not gonna lie, the father in me understands LeBron and understand how Stephen A. came, but the street in me, like I think I would have never been as graceful, as Stephen A. Like when you come and put down.
When you trying to check me.
Like when you trying to check me, this is my job. I'm not saying you wrong for what you doing, but put myself in Stephen A.'s shoes.
Because you gotta understand.
I would have went up first day the next day and snap. You feel me? Like
don't come to me like that, bro. Talk to me if you really want to. Like he said it in the moment. So what Stephen A. said was he said Rich Paul got his number and all the other cats got my number. If he wanted to talk to me, he could have. So that's why I said the emotion was raw.
Fact.
And he just was like, LeBron already probably was like, man, when I see this nigga, I'm gonna say something.
And then sometimes you gotta, you know how you done told yourself that before, like, well, it's going down. Right. And I as a man, I gotta stand on.
But you just want to approach him and say, chill out, bro.
Yeah, I gotta stand on business.
Because now the son, this shit could affect his game. Like I said, the hunger different. LeBron is a generational talent that comes from the mud. The Bronny James is just a descendant of it. You know what I'm saying? So he might not have the same hunger his dad has because his dad had to really carry everybody and put this shit on the platform.
What's your overall opinion on Bronny though? You like him as a player? You been seeing him play? No, Bronny.
I seen highlights and I feel like I think it go back to what I said. The hunger don't